Hello. Welcome to the Dinner and Dungeons podcast. This is a tabletop RPG podcast. We're playing the Marvel Multiverse RPG. If you guys want to catch up to where we're at, please check out the other episodes. This is a continuation of the first. My name is Bartholomew Wrigley. I am the narrator taking you through the adventure here. And just a little quick recap before we get the characters involved with their introductions. The boys got themselves into a whole heap of trouble. And now they're witnessing a robbery in action. And let's see how heroic they actually are.
All right. And I'm Gabe. I play Screechie Deechie. A fun fact about Screech, he likes to listen to R&B music because it soothes his nerves. But on to the next one.
Well, hold on a second.
Oh.
No. Who's his favorite R&B artist?
Ooh, his dad.
Chris Brown?
It is. Chris Brown. Although he left him, he still looks up to him.
First off, wasn't Chris Brown like 16 in 2006?
No, he had that one song, Run It. And see if you can run
Yeah,
it.
he dropped that album when he was 17.
Well, I mean, yeah.
He still had me at a young age.
Yeah,
because
14. He had you when he was 14. I'm pretty sure he had sex when he was 14. He said that before, so.
Well, another thing is he is 16 in this, so
it evens out, you know.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
it's fictional universe.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Different universe. No, hey, what's up, guys? My name is Davon. I play Nori. Fun fact about Nori: his favorite animal is actually the same as his mom's. It's a fox. It's the animal that runs in their families. It's their family's crest animal is a fox. Yeah, sorry. So Donnie was giving me some weird signs. I'm pretty sure that he had that exact same thing written down. Which is crazy because his favorite animal is actually a poison dart frog. It was not a fox at all. Nori's wasn't. Dude, let's cut all that out.
No, we're keeping this in.
Or we're keeping it all in. Okay, right. Poison dart frog.
What up? This is Bryce. I'll be playing the character Albert Little, aka Crossfade, and he absolutely loves buying kegs of root beer and just dousing himself in it while he drinks it. He lives and breathes root beer. It's pretty much water for him. I'll be passing the mic to the right.
My name is Austin. I play McQueen, Hans McQueen. And he was named McLean Hans because his parents got to know each other pretty well after watching Die Hard.
Where did McQueen come from?
That's just their last name.
Oh, I didn't know if his dad's name was Lightning.
Kachinga.
Wow.
I'm Don. I'm playing Derek Fox, and his favorite color is orange. That is his fun fact. He loves orange.
Dude, that's crazy.
Like
that's
a
my
fox.
favorite color.
Orange like a fox.
Yeah, a lot of it did stem from the last name being
The fox. I forgot your last name was Fox, actually. So that would have, if I remembered that would have been great.
It's also weird that you get your powers from the god of Wukong. Isn't he like a monkey?
Wukong, yes, he is actually a monkey.
But they all like foxes?
No, they don't. Not anymore. It's actually koi fish. I changed it to koi fish to make it a little bit more different for.
So you guys like poison dart frogs and koi fish?
No, that's actually. See, I told you we should have cut it. No, so Nori's favorite animal is a poison dart frog, but their lineage, their animal they were koi fish. You know, they were surrounded by koi fish growing up. That was the hardest introduction I've ever had in my entire life. I literally felt like I was on
We're bullying you.
I was on an island for a second.
We get better and better every day.
No, it was just the fox.
All right, so let's set the scene
it.
here. We're going back to New York City. You guys just lost the chance to see the Knicks. Nori forgot all the tickets except for the one, and Jeffrey went ahead and helped himself to that
gave
game.
that one to Jeffrey.
Your boy Jeffrey. You guys went to the arcade where Dathan was there. He tried to bully you guys. And, oh my gosh. And Screechie went ahead and hit him with some killer mustard gas and knocked him out. And now we're coming right back to where we'll begin this episode. Right outside the arcade, witnessing a robbery in progress.
All right, guys, huddle up around me. I'm going to phase real quick.
Understood.
We huddle up around Derek.
So I phase, and then I start to walk
So
across.
what happens when you phase? Like what kind of like?
So, like, I'm clear, but I kind of give off an orange, like, hue. Like, so everything that you can see through me, it's almost like a, like, sunglass lens, kind of. Like, everything's kind of, like, colored slightly orange. So, yeah.
Okay.
I like that description a lot. Actually, I can envision it pretty well.
I actually like the orange tinted sunglasses. So what's everybody else doing? Are you just headed over there by yourself?
No, we're circling around Derek right now to try to get him an entryway.
So you guys are kind of walking in a circle, like a tight circle, or kind of
No,
like
we're not
awkwardly?
like walking in a
Well,
huddled.
So no, that was just so I could phase, so
Yeah.
no one could see me phase. I'm now walking alone. to
Do we
go
know where
check
you're?
it out.
Do we know where you're phasing through though? So like, are you phasing? Like,
I mean,
did we
you
like?
you can see him?
I'm gonna no, I'm just literally
Like, I'm
walking
asking.
now.
Okay, where did we like where did we like go off to where you could phase through? You see what I'm saying?
I just went into my phase forward.
Oh, you just phased through.
like
you
just
just
so no one could
activated
see
it.
me
Yeah.
phase, so
Okay.
that way nobody knows that I phased.
And then,
And then now I'm
that.
just walking
Yes, sir. Gotcha, gotcha.
by myself to go see what's going on. So
Are you just walking across the street?
I'm gonna go around, like, onto the other road that's right beside it, because those guys are up by the door, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I walk behind the building.
All right. Can I have everybody make a vigilance check since everybody's kind of watching? Yes.
I got 11. I got.
If I have 1 on vigilance, is that like +1 to that,
Yes.
or so I'd have 14.
14? All right.
I have 14 also.
All right, cool. So anybody that got less than 12 doesn't notice this. But everybody else that did, or that got over 12, you notice that there's a white cargo van. And there's 2 guys dressed up just like the thugs. And you see the one in the passenger seat kind of swat the arm of the other dude and just point right where Derek is walking at his orange-faced self. And the dude kind of lowers his sunglasses to see if, like, it's, like, part of his glasses or not.
How far are we from the vehicle?
It's, like, across the street.
Would they see us, like, standing there?
Yeah.
I think we're acting normal, so I think they're just confused by the orange, Derek's orange.
The
hue.
orange shadowy figure. Kind
And
of.
we're standing there trying to act natural,
walking.
talking about how much we love Dance Dance Revolution.
Would I
No,
be
you're
able to
talking
move the car?
No, you're definitely not that strong.
Okay. Can I make, like, red and blue lights show up?
If you want to.
That's up to you. Don't look at us.
I mean, just as, like, a distraction.
Yeah, I mean, you can do that.
Okay.
Are you trying to do, like, the static illusion?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, where are you trying to do it?
I mean, it'd be, like, away from wherever Derek's walking.
So you're trying to make it look like police lights, right?
It's like they're, like, passing by, but not to, like, freak them out or anything. Just to...
Well, with the static illusion, you can't move it.
Oh, yeah, shoot.
So they're just in the
Or
air.
would that be illumination, light up an object?
Illumination is just like you're creating a light so you can see. So if it's dark,
I mean, Screechie can always, mimic the sound of a police siren.
Yeah.
So I mean,
You're not wrong.
I'm not wrong. Is all they hear from the distance right there
that probably just blew somebody's head off on, if
on
they're
the
listening
song.
to
Yeah,
that.
if they're listening. Like, good Lord.
We'll cut that sound out and then put an actual police siren in, but don't cut me out explaining this. I'm just messing around. So, Austin, McQueen, are you going to create the lights?
Yeah, I guess if Screech is going to do sound, then I'll do, like, a light, but, like, in the distance, not, like, super close to us.
Okay.
Combination of powers there.
And you're still walking toward them?
Yeah, I'm like behind the building.
So you're just like walking across the street to go behind the building, essentially?
Yeah. So
Alright.
like if the building's on this, if the quickie stop is on this corner, like if it's on a corner, I'm walking on the street. I walked across the other side of that street, and then I cut across behind it.
Okay,
If
I got
that
it.
makes sense.
That makes sense. Once the noise and stuff starts happening, you see the passenger pull a phone out. He's making a call. And one of the guys on the inside picks the phone up and is talking and heads out and starts approaching the van.
Who else is left inside? Just one guy, right?
There's one guy in there with the shop owner. Yep. Or the clerk, yeah, because you don't know if he owns the shop or not.
Did the man have anything in his hands?
Well, you see
That's
him
the one
as
with
he's
the gun,
walking to
right?
the outside. He's putting the gun inside of his
Pocket.
suit pocket, and he's heading out to the white van.
I look at everybody else and go, should we do something? What do you guys think?
I say you or Albert or Nori needs to do something because me and McQueen are doing the distraction while Derek's doing his thing.
I don't know, dude. These
But I
guys
don't
seem
know.
pretty scary.
Yeah, I'm just going to watch him. I'm not going to do anything yet.
I'm gonna stay back.
So, as you guys are watching this, the dude from the passenger side of the van gets out, and the other guy that walked up walks to the side, kind of where you guys had those lights, and they're just kind of walking over that direction, where the sound and the lights are coming from.
Is there still someone in the car?
Yeah, the driver's still in there.
We could steal the car.
No escape for them, and they're stuck when the police come.
I mean, that's not a bad idea.
So it's just one person in the car?
Yeah,
How far are the men from the car?
they're like walking around the corner. I could say, like, if you guys made enough noise, like getting over there, they could definitely get back to the vehicle before you guys could get away.
Okay, while all this is going on, I'm going to phase through the office in the back of the store, like the back room, and then head to the door.
You know where that is back there?
I phase through the wall.
Okay, you're just walking through.
Yeah, and then into that back room, and then I'm just kind of listening from the door. I'm still phased, but I'm peeping my ear through the wall. So there's
Okay,
just
so
kind of like
if you're gonna try to listen to the wall, make me a vigilance check.
It's 12. Oh wait, yeah, 12.
You can't really like hear the whole conversation, but you're making bits and pieces out. You don't know who's talking to who, but what you pick out is sell the business. It's time to sell the business to the family.
Is there like there's like aisles, right, in the store?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to continue phasing, and I'm going to go through the wall now, and then I'm going to go prone and walk down to one of the aisles to where I can hide.
Okay, make me do an agility check.
13, 14.
All right. So you kind of get close enough. The dude has his gun. It's kind of sitting on the counter with his hand on it, and he says, I don't want to have to do this, but you need to sell the business. It's time to move on. You're going to end up getting hurt. We've asked you several times now. You know, it's good money. We're trying to buy it out. The offer's going to get lower, and if you don't take this offer that we're putting on here now, we're going to take you out of here in a body bag.
Does the clerk say anything back?
He says, come on, man. Like, this is all I got left. This is my family business. You can't take this from me. You're not even giving me enough to live. It's only $20,000.
All right, so I stay while prone. I slowly walk over, while I'm crouched, sneak over behind him, and then I want to unphase, but I assume I have to roll for that.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's roll some stealth. Let's see what you can do.
11.
All right, so as you're kind of walking toward the man, you can see him, kind of not necessarily feel your presence, but hear your steps.
Okay.
And he gets his stuff, and he gets ready to turn around and face you.
But I'm right there.
Yeah.
Okay. So I unphase, and I want to use fast strikes against him.
Can we see this happening right now?
So
No,
fast
this is
strikes,
inside the building.
it's just to
There's
hit
no
two
windows?
targets.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Because he's at the register.
I just want to hit the target.
All right, so go ahead and make a melee attack against him.
I'm going to punch him in the chest.
All right. So as he kind of spins around to see you, you're throwing a fist right into his chest, and he kind of steps back with it,
Okay.
and your fist kind of just
Is there.
lands
It,
softly in his chest.
Okay.
But when you hit him, you can feel that he's got some kind of bulletproof armor underneath his suit. He says, "Who the hell are you? Some kind of vigilante?"
Say it. Say what you're gonna say.
Just a guy trying to do what's right.
Okay. Well, is this right? As he puts the pistol right to your thigh and pulls the trigger on it. So that's just a perfect roll. You're just going to take a cool 14 damage from a gunshot wound to your leg. And from where you guys are at, you just witnessed all. You see him show up, punch, And you see the guy just put the gun to his leg and pull the trigger on it.
All right, at this point, I obviously take my backpack out and put my arm on and slap the button, and it goes across my arm, covers my whole right arm. And I look over at the guys at the truck, and I want to shoot a rocket fist over at the truck and try to push it over.
All right, so
they can't
before anybody takes any actions, I just want to see what you guys do. How you guys going to get ready? And then we're going to roll initiative because the gunshot is loud, so no one's going to get surprised. So we'll roll initiative after this. But what's everybody planning on doing? So Albert's getting his stuff ready.
All right, so right after the gunshot goes off, I'm pretty worried about it all. What was that?
I literally look at you with the most stone cold game face you've ever seen in your life, like locked in. Like I don't know what it is. I saw Derek get shot and I was ready.
You just look at me?
Yeah, like seriously, I look at you.
Do we exchange words or no?
No, you just know. No, you know that I'm like locking in right there.
Okay.
When you see me grab my backpack and hear a gunshot, you should know I'm about to take some heads off.
All right. Nori takes his shirt off on on his lower back. If you guys remember where he has his tattoo, it's two koi fish circling each other, which activates his power, which is very similar to a reptile from Marvel, from the superhero squad. Shout out to him, where he can turn any part of his body or his full body into any animal he chooses. When he turns, he has a bluish hue. I'm not trying to steal that word, but a purple hue, to his appendages. So he immediately strips that tee off. He immediately shows the tat to everybody. He knows what time it is. I just give you the meanest look right back. No words exchanged. Locked in. We know what it is. I look at you and I say, out the mud right there.
Out the mud.
What does that mean?
Out the mud? I honestly couldn't tell you. I think it's just
It's like out the hood.
like,
It's just like out
it's
of-
your upbringing. You're just like, I'm out the mud.
Like getting better status, basically.
It's like,
going
you,
from like
you came
poor
from
to
nothing.
rich.
You know?
or
From the
like-
mud,
Yeah,
man.
I came from the mud.
I came from the
Came
dirt,
from
bro.
nothing.
I'm running into the building.
Just full sprint?
Yeah.
Like into the
Yeah.
it's a grocery store, right?
It's a gas station.
Gas
It's
station.
the
Quickie
quickie
stop.
stop.
Yeah, I knew
The
that.
gas station.
So you're just going to go sprinting to the...
Like, is he going to take another shot at him?
We don't know yet.
Yeah.
Like
Is there
you're
anything like-
And just remember, just for me to set the scene, because you guys would see this, there was two guys standing at the door. Remember, one had a bat.
Remember your health too. Remember your health.
Those guys didn't move.
Remember
did
your
they?
They
health.
did not. There's one on the inside, there's a driver, and then there's two that are creeping around the side.
Can I take the dude's bat?
I mean, you essentially could if you got close
Like-
enough.
Remember
With, like,
your
I don't know.
health.
I might be able to do anything.
So Screechie knows that McQueen is kind of hurt, so he goes in and he uses a screech and he yells and knocks the weapon out of the shooter's hand because he saw that.
We got to do initiative first.
We're going to do
yeah.
initiative first. This is just like what
My
you guys are doing to get ready. Like, you just witnessed this happen. Like, what are you guys doing?
So Screechie actually stops doing the distraction, and then he looks over straight at Derek getting shot at, and he's getting ready to use his powers.
All right. Can I have you guys drop some initiative?
And I want to get like
Fantastic failure over here.
14.
Bro, this has to be crazy luck to get this twice. Twice right here, bro.
Is that good?
No.
Oh.
What did everybody get?
3.
8.
Fantastic 17.
14.
Well, remember, your fantastic dice is a 6.
Oh, so 8. So 8.
Screechie's is 12.
14.
Oh, I got 8.
All right. So, Derek, you're first. Let's see how you react to being shot.
So, can I use?
Oh, can you make an ego check for me?
Yeah, I was gonna say that move might have to come out.
And you have to beat, 14?
I have a berserk trait, so anytime I take damage, I gotta roll. Dang, that's an 8.
8? All right. So you have gone berserk. This is the only person that you see existing in the world right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to punch him in the chest again. He's right by me, so I'm trying to get a good sucker punch right to the stomach,
Right to the jejunum.
right
Let's
to
see
the
it.
guts. Let's see it. Come on, baby. 14.
All right, what's the damage? It'll be your Marvel dice, and then add your multiplier. Don't re-roll it. It's whatever it was already rolled. So you had a 5, and then your multiplier is times 2, and then plus 2. So you do a solid 12 to him, and you hit this guy, and he wasn't expecting this, and he kind of lifts off the ground a little bit and falls to his knees, but he's not, like, knocked unconscious or anything.
Yeah.
He's definitely hurt, though.
Okay.
Just almost did as much damage as the shot to the thigh.
He's definitely surprised that just happened to him.
And then can I phase as well in this moment or no?
You cannot, because
Okay.
your
That's an
attack
action.
was,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
All right, it's going to be McLean's turn, or unless you want to try to run away.
No, I'm chilling.
All right.
I'm gonna finish the job.
So there's 2 guys at the door, or like in front of the building.
There's
correct?
currently 5 people outside of the building.
3.
2 are close to you. One is
Okay.
in the van, and 2 of them are getting ready to go inside the building as they just heard the gunshot wound.
So with move objects, could I like? I imagine it'd be like maybe a roll, if anything. Would I be able to like pull the bat from the dude's hands with that? Okay, could I do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the guy that's about to head inside.
Yeah, I want to
Okay.
just like pull like I guess the bat to me.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and make an ego attack against his. I believe it's ego, isn't it? Is that what the power was?
So this is 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and this is 6, but then plus 2 for ego.
Mm-hmm.
So 14.
Yeah. So as this guy opens up the door to have his friend run in, you just yank the bat out of his hand with your mind, and it's like not flying to you, but it's like pulled strong enough with force that it's starting to roll toward to where you guys are at. Anything else you want to do?
Gotta just move towards the building, I guess.
Yeah, you can if you want.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
I think that's
So
all I
just gonna
can
run-
do.
Are you kind of running towards like the bat? Are you trying
Yeah,
to avoid
like
those
that.
other 2 guys, or
Would the bat be between me and the other 2 guys? Or
no? Because they were kind of like going off toward the side like road to look at the distraction where you guys were at.
I'll head towards like the bat way first.
Okay, cool. All right, and then the guy that you tricked that came outside, he's smart enough to know not to shoot his gun outside by a gas station. I feel like I need to say that so people aren't like, why didn't you pull his gun out and shoot the little kids? But yeah, shooting a gun toward a gas station would be
Catastrophic.
suicide. So he's just going to grab his brass knuckles and he's going to run a dead sprint toward the van. He's just going to try to get inside of the van. And then you see the driver of the car starting to put the car in drive, and he's honking his horn. He honked it 3 times. And then now it is Screechie's turn.
So Screechie goes and uses his super yell power and tries to knock over the vehicle so they can't spin off and leave.
Which power is that you have?
That is the elemental burst.
So you're just going to try to attack the vehicle?
Yeah, I'm going to try to knock it over with the elemental burst.
All right. Make an attack.
13.
All right. So you launch a sound wave at this, and it slams into the side of it. It rocks it, but it doesn't flip it at all. It kind of dents the side, though. Pretty good.
Quite.
And you can see the guy just panicking in the driver's seat.
We're getting
His
somewhere.
butthole is puckering.
We're getting somewhere.
And then the bat guy looks over at the bat, looks at the guy, and it's like, what should I do? Should we get out of here? And the other dude says, man, I always knew you were a bitch. Get your ass in here and help us out. So this dude's going to run in here, and he's going to try to tackle Derek to the ground. And he kind of just runs in, tries to do a spear dive, and like kind of slips on the rug running in and kind of tumbles to where your legs are.
Okay.
And doesn't hit you.
Good move.
You said good move. The other guy that said, what are you, a bitch? Looks inside, sees him fall down, and runs back to the van. Just dead sprints.
Ends up being the bitch.
He opens up the back of the van, jumps into it, and the other guy that was getting tricked also runs to the van and jumps into it. And the van starts to take off slowly. It is now Nori's turn.
All right, so the layout, we have one guy in the van, right?
Every guy is in the van except for the two in the building.
Okay. All right, I'm going to start making my way towards the building. I'm going to enter in through just like the front door. Find where Derek's at.
So you're going to start walking toward the building?
Yeah, I'm trying to like surveillance it.
All right,
where
so
I'm going over there.
as you kind of walk toward the building, you hear a guy, and he says, "Hey, where you think you're going?" As he steps out of the back of this moving van, and what you see is just a fresh pair of Air Force One, just all white Air Force Ones, not a single crease.
You know
on
those
them.
are my favorite, dude.
Just wearing, like black Dickie cargo pants.
Gets more dangerous.
He's got a black tank top on with like a bulletproof vest on.
Each piece of like clothing just gets more and more.
He's wearing like a clown, like a horror clown mask.
With a do-rag on top.
And his arms are showing. His hands, his forearms, and all like, kind of like an ombre up to his shoulders, is just rocks. Come on now, we gotta have fun. Why don't you show the Bricky a little bit of what you got?
Dude, I'm just trying to get in here right now, dude.
Ain't gonna happen.
I like your shoes, man.
Thanks, I just picked them up.
Yeah, I can tell. How much were they, if you don't mind me asking?
More than you can afford, kid.
Okay, that's a little rude. You ever heard of a Golden Corral?
I mean, it's all right.
Yeah, it's a little bit better than all right. But anyways. I'm
It
just
ain't as
trying
good
to,
as the silver fence was.
I'm just trying to get in
I'll
here.
put that out
I'm
there.
just
The
trying
silver
to,
fence was
sir,
better.
I'm just trying to. It was not better. It was. You know, it was not better. I'm
Was
just trying.
better.
I'm just trying to get inside, please, sir.
They used to get fresh crab
Sir,
in Boston.
I'm just trying to get inside.
You're not getting inside.
Okay, yes, sir. What do you mean?
As you see his right arm turn into like a large hammer, and his left arm turns into a shield, like a rock shield.
Sir, I'm 16.
They could still put you in the ground
No, I know they can. I just. Why are you doing this?
because you're getting in the way.
I'm just
you're
trying
thinking
to-
you're some kind of hero.
I'm just trying to buy some combos.
I watched you from the back of the van. You took your shirt off and started glowing.
Well, I can explain that. Like
You can't. Didn't you come over here real
going
quick? Let's
through
see what
puberty.
you got.
Like
Let's see what you got.
okay.
Come on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Walk over there with my head down.
You're just gonna walk towards him.
Yeah.
You're not gonna go inside.
I have no other option.
All right.
What are you gonna do?
It's
I was
still your
just going
turn.
over there.
Yeah, it's still your turn.
Oh, I thought we were still going back and forth. No, I go over there with my head down, see what he wants.
You're just gonna let him take his turn.
Sorry. I didn't know if he wanted to talk a little bit first, or maybe like see
He
if there
definitely
was
does not
a
look like he
there was
wants
a
to
way
talk.
out of it. I tried. I tried.
Hammer and a shield.
I tried to spin
built a
my. I
hammer
tried
and
to
a
spin
shield.
my way out of it. I try my hardest to spin my way out of it.
He's not budging. Come on.
I could get you a Gatorade in there. I can get you a. We could do like a month free at Golden Corral. I know it's not the Silver Fence, sir, but I can maybe try to get the Boston Crab. No. Okay.
You know, my family used to sell that to the Silver Fence, and you put them out of business.
Albert. Albert.
Is this next to the truck?
Yeah, he just stepped out of the back of it, and the truck's driving off.
While they're talking, I'm actually sorry.
Yeah, I'm screaming.
I mean, you
now.
guys have the same initiative.
I'm screaming now.
I'm
for
rocket
Albert.
punching the shiznit out of that truck.
You're gonna hit the truck.
Yeah, I'm a rocket fist, bro.
After
Bro, I'm gonna scare him so bad with a rocket fist, bro.
All right, so go ahead and make an attack against the truck or the cargo van.
I'm a rocket fist that truck. 14.
What are you shooting at?
Just the middle of it. I'm trying to get like
Just
the
like the
top
side?
middle. Yeah, I'm trying to knock that thing over.
All right, so
I don't want them going
it
nowhere.
just slams into the side of it. It just dents it in and kind of skids it a little bit, but it just keeps cruising.
And I scream, "Damn!" from the other side of the street.
Built this truck. The dude doesn't even turn around to look.
I think in my head, what a waste of a move.
As I put my head down again and say, Albert.
Rocket fist in the truck, trying to save you.
Trying to save
does
me.
your
You didn't
hand
go
go
up to the
with
guy.
Like, do you lose your hand whenever you
No,
shoot?
it's like
that
connect-
thing?
It's
Is it a
rope,
glove?
like, yeah.
It's connected like a chain, too.
Okay.
Like, I can, like, retract it back.
He's just over there punching it constant.
All right, so he's just going to basically just swing at you with his hammer. He said, "I'm sorry it's got to be this way, kid. If it was different, man, I might have put the Air Forces on your feet."
I understand, sir. Good Lord. Is that 15?
15 to hit, which would hit, and then he's going to hit you for just a cool 25.
Ouch.
With what? The shield or the hammer?
The hammer.
Both.
In my head,
Basically just
He
gut
just jumps
punches you
on
with
my
it.
head.
in my head, I'm just regretting not punching him instead of the truck.
You kind of like lift off the ground a little bit.
Spit flies out of my mouth.
Sweat.
And
Still
then
shirtless,
and
by the
you
way.
kind of get that thought, like, did I pick the right friend?
Yeah,
today?
like, oh, man. Only if I took that ticket.
So the dude on the ground,
Cursing
or
out
the dude that
Jeffrey
you
in my
hit,
head.
he's like trying to pick himself up off the ground now.
The guy that I hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's like, "You don't know what you just got yourself into, kid." As he goes to try to take another pop shot at you.
I'm in Berserk, don't forget.
So you take a -2 to your agility. So what wouldn't have hit, it hits. With an unfortunate, fantastic, another fantastic 14.
Wait, so he just shot him twice?
Yeah, he just like kind of swing, just shoot you again, but this time in like your other leg.
Do I have to roll again? For Berserk?
You're already in Berserk. So
okay.
Go ahead if you want to.
Is it my turn now?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to...
There's 2 guys on you now, so if you wanted to
I'm
do
gonna
fast
do
strikes,
the,
you
I
could.
was going to say I was going to do the fast strike. I want to punch him, and then I want to stomp the guy's head that's on the floor.
All right. Go ahead. So make your attack.
Do I roll twice, right?
No, you roll once.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Damn.
Yes. So that would be a hit. So you make 2 attacks? Okay, that's fine. So who do you want to hit this first one with?
I'm going to hit the guy that's on the floor with this one.
Okay, so that one
So
right there.
That was a kick.
So that was 8 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. $12 would hit.
Okay.
12 was his defense.
6, so 8 damage.
And then you've knocked this guy out. So however you hit him, however you want to do it.
I punched that guy in the head, and then I had stomped the guy previously.
Yeah, so your chest punches you realize weren't doing anything. So you hit this guy in his head. And, you know in the UFC when somebody gets hit with a wicked knockout and their body kind of just like stiffens out? This guy hits that and folds in half and just hits the ground.
The guy that was just talking all that smack.
Good. Had it coming.
The other guy on the ground, you did pretty significant damage to him, and he looks clueless. He's not knocked out, but he looks...
He just tripped on the
yeah,
mat and then gets curb
he's
stomped.
lost. Like, to be honest, he's probably not able to really fight. But if you know what I mean, like if you didn't knock him out, he may recover. But he doesn't look like he's in a fighting ability.
Okay.
So how many villains are left at this point?
Well, you got the bad guy that just walked out of the back of the van, and then the guy laying on the ground. Those are the only 2 conscious people as the van cruised off. It is now McLean's turn.
Would we be able to see that he knocked one of those guys out from, like, outside?
Because you can see him
Okay.
through the front of the building.
I guess I'll still go for the bat.
I mean, to be honest,
But-
from your angle, it looks like he knocked both of the guys out.
Okay, so I guess I'm going to assume that he'd be, like, chilling in there. So I'm going to grab the
Yeah, I mean, you
bat.
did see him get shot again, though.
I'm just half elf now.
Am I close to the bat now?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I would say you could pick
Like,
it up.
so
Like, you
could I
could-
pick it up and then hit the rock dude?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm going to do
just
that.
make a melee attack.
I'm going to get absolutely ragdolled on this.
Oh.
So 8, and then this is 6, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so
14.
got 14.
All right, cool. So you hit him.
Okay. Do I have to roll for damage now, I guess?
So
Or-
your
oh,
damage is the Marvel dice.
Okay.
And since it's a fantastic, it is times 2 anyways.
Okay. So it's just 12.
And
I
then
don't have anything
you don't have
on
anything, he
melee.
doesn't have a
No.
Okay, well, since you used the bat violently, using the melee weapon, the club, gives you a +1 to your damage multiplier. So it would be times 3.
So what would that be?
You would hit him, it would just be
18.
18. Okay.
You would kill him.
So Nori's just sitting there, like, teary-eyed looking up, and he just sees you, Cat in the Hat, Mike Myers with the baseball bat, smash this dude with it. You see him turn his attention over to McQueen.
Okay, absolutely.
But it's going to be Screechie's turn. Screech the Deech.
You stole that from me.
You just said it in the mic.
I did, I swear.
If you want, you can hold your turn, and then I can go.
I'll hold my turn.
Uh-oh. Classic DM strat right there. No, if you don't know what you want to do yet, I can go.
I can go if you really want me to.
17, 16,
I'm
25.
with it.
All right. So he's just going to hit McQueen with a crushing grip.
Oh my god.
This guy's juiced out of his mind, dude.
15.
This is going to put me in the
Let me look it up real
ICU.
quick.
That was the exact same roll you got on me, bro.
This is about to put me in the hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he wraps his rocks around you on his hammer hand
Okay.
and just squeezes you.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to squeeze you.
And you can just feel yourself fading
Where
into unconsciousness.
is he like squeezing my neck?
He's just squeezing your body.
Your body? That's like even worse to hear.
And when you go unconscious, he just throws your unconscious body onto the ground. You kind of ragdoll to the side a little bit.
Where does he pick him up? Like by the waist? He's just squeezing him at the waist.
So think of Jake the dog, how he kind of wraps his arm around him a bunch of times, and then it just squeezes him.
So he just picks him up with like one arm, like,
Yeah.
and then just.
So like an anaconda, basically,
Yes.
or a boa.
So
a
you
constrictor,
notice
I
that
guess.
Yeah,
he
boa
can
constrictor, yes.
manipulate his arm to increase its range as well.
That's a really cool power, actually. I really like that.
So we'll go ahead and swing it on back to Screechie, since he so kindly let me go first.
So Screechie knew he made a mistake. So he lets out. He does his power with animal communication, and he calls out all the rats in New York City, to come and attack the guy that just done did his buddy dirty.
All right, make me a roll. So you see like 3 rats come out.
I was about to say, if you saw all of the rats in New York, dude, that guy is getting obliterated in a nanosecond.
And,
Real quick.
They see it.
Stuart Little comes in.
They don't really want to get involved, but they're there.
It is their chill.
Yeah, they're like,
Who's got 3 rats just watching it? I love it.
just like chilling in the back line.
Did they come out of the gas station?
Yes.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah, they're in there.
One of them Splinter.
Oh,
Splinter and Stuart Little. He got like the most OP ones though. Yeah, that's the only 3-piece we need, and just some random rat. It's those two, and then just
No, it's got Remy, bro. What do you mean?
Yeah, we got
Remy.
Bro,
Bro.
he's in France though.
yeah,
He would be
the big one, the chunk. That's like, oh, you can do it with me.
So the 3 rats go to try to attack this man, and they just kind of bite at his dickies. And they didn't really do anything to him, but
His
they're
what?
there. So it's going to be Nori or Albert. Yeah, one of you guys can go first if you want. You both
All right,
got the same
yeah.
initiative.
So I look up at McQueen in a belittled.
You look at him vulnerable.
Yeah, I look like I just look defeated, dude. Like a baby, like in that stance. I can't remember what it's called. What's that called? Fetal position. There it is. The fetal position. Good Lord. Yeah, I'm in the fetal position, looking all belittled. Look up at him and say, like, I guess I was wrong about you, man. I do love you. Oh, he is. Oh my gosh, you got death squeeze.
It's the only time you can tell him the truth.
Dude, yeah, I tell him the truth though, but then I look and I'm like, oh my gosh. And then who else do we got? How many more guys do we got?
This is the only fighting person.
Okay, so we only got one more fighting guy.
There's
Yeah,
a
okay.
guy still kind of conscious in the, but
in
the quickie stop, but you got him, Derek Fox, D Foxy. With my whole 5 health, I stand up and say, I really didn't want to do this. I didn't want to have to use this. And I go to shapeshift my arm, right, into an animal. Still, since it's a very new power, it's randomized. So how should we do that? Actually, should I roll and see?
yeah, roll. If
Okay.
you roll low, we'll see what
We'll
happens.
see what we cook up. We'll see what we cook up. I'll pick if it's low. I'll pick if it's low. That's pretty low. What is that? Oh no, that's a 6.
That's a fantastic.
Yeah, 12. Does that pass? Was that?
Yeah.
Is a good one. Okay, so I'll do a I'll turn my arm into like an octopus. Yes, like an octopus arm. Yo. They're gonna hate that. They're gonna hate us on the way. No, I turn to an octopus arm and straight try to wrap this dude up.
Okay.
Just by the
So you're
throat.
gonna start like wrapping around him and grabbing.
Yeah, by his throat. By his throat.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a.
Okay. So a 6, a 1. I got 9.
All right. So you
9.
didn't get it. You didn't wrap around his throat. However, you did kind of wrap your tentacle around him.
Just loosely.
I mean, you got a pretty strong grip on him because the tentacles helped you out, but it didn't get his throat.
Okay, so it's
You
just
kind of like blocked it a little bit with his shield arm.
so it's just like resting on his shield.
Yeah, it's like wrapped kind of around his arm that his
Oh,
shield
okay.
is on.
Okay, so it's still like it's not
Yeah.
that
Still
bad.
somewhat
Yeah, it's
like
not like
stopping him.
I'm not just laying like gently placing a squid arm on his shield.
I just scream, "This is for McQueen," as loud as I can, and then I sprint towards this dude, and I use clobber on him. I just want to punch him right in the face as hard as I possibly can. And this is Shaboot.
That's a 13.
What is this? What?
That's fantastic. That's 13.
So do I do double?
I mean, if you would have hit him, you
Do you
would
have
have.
a damage multiplier?
Oh, but I missed since it was a.
All right, so he does have a melee defense of 14. However, he only has that if his shield is usable. But since
He's got him
his
all
shield
tied up.
arm has been grappled, he would be hit.
So I did hit.
You did hit.
Good job, boys. Appreciate you taking up his hands.
I look at Albert and I say, I shrug my shoulders. Say,
I'm a little lost on the
So,
numbers, though. I can't.
so-
lie.
He'd have 14. It'd be a 14 because he rolled that.
I have the times 2
So
damage.
he does have fantastic. So remember, fantastic. It increases the damage again.
So it'd be 3.
Yeah. It depends on what his ability modifier is for melee.
It's times 2 before the plus, so it'd be times 3, right?
Yeah, but what's your actual melee ability score?
Oh, it's 1.
So then your damage would be 19, and then the target is knocked prone.
And then I scream,
However,
"Booyah!"
he does have the immovable feat or power.
Booyah! Then instead of screaming "Booyah," I go "Booyah" because I realized it wasn't as cool
So
as it
you
was
kind of
supposed to
knock
be.
him to his you knock him to his knee, and he's in a bit of a vulnerable position.
Kind of hits the Tim Tebow.
But exactly. But his arm is still being held up, so he's kind of sitting there awkward from the tentacle.
So is it movable? Like like they don't go prone or anything like that?
Let's look it up exactly. But when we looked it up, that's kind of what it was. For every point of melee defense the character has, they can reduce the knockback by 1 space.
pretty solid trade.
So he has 14.
Pretty solid trade.
All right, so he's in a vulnerable position on one knee with his arm up.
Okay.
It is now Derek's turn. Derek.
Fox.
So there's just the guy who's knocked out, and then the guy who's like kind of conscious.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want to tie them both up.
Okay, so the guy's inside.
Yeah, the two guys
All right.
inside.
So they can't stop you. And the store clerk, the owner, he says, Here, take these. As he kind of throws you some zip ties from behind.
Okay. Cool.
You can zip tie their fingers together.
Anything else I can do, or is that my move?
I mean, you can move, but that would be your action to tie them up.
So I can phase as well then?
You cannot.
Okay. I'm going to, after I have them tied up, I'm going to kind of move towards the door and just watch what's happening.
Okay. Yeah, because I mean, you really wouldn't have seen what was going on out there.
Yeah, I'm kind of hurt. I'm still in shock, so I'm not going to like just jump outside yet.
Just burst out
I
the
just
door.
wanna see what's going on, and then if they need my help, I'll hop out there. But
That clerk's a wimp, though. He just saw a kid get shot twice.
yeah,
Just
Yeah, it's
stood
a
there.
16-year-old kid.
kid just got shot twice.
And he's not. Here's some zip ties for you, man.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy. Here's some zip ties for you.
All right, next person, well, it would be McQueen.
But he is out cold.
He's dead.
Not dead.
He's not dead. He's unconscious.
unconscious.
What's his body type? Too? Like, what's his frame?
I mean, he's like 5'11", 157.
To get
so,
squeezed by
I
a
mean,
man that was built like...
He definitely got ragdolled.
This guy's 6'1", 310.
Okay, so maybe he took a little bit of damage from the grab, but
But you got to remember he's made of rocks, too, so it kind of weighs him down.
that might make it feel a little bit more comfortable for you, actually, now that he says that. So
He's kind of built like, think of like...
Man, when he's got all water in him.
No, I was
Ooh,
thinking like
that's good.
Arnold Schwarzenegger when he was like Mr. Olympia.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah, so against a 5'11", 150-pound 16-year-old, I think he should have a chance of survival from that.
He was benching
With
that
a rock.
Mr. Olympia.
Wait, was this with a rock, with a shield and a hammer?
Just double the weight.
Yeah,
too. Weighs twice as much.
He's like prime Dave Batista.
That is not prime Dave Batista, what you just read off on that sheet, dude. Like,
Bro, he was like 325 when he was wrestling.
he shouldn't have been. I don't think that should have been illegal, or legal, excuse me.
All right, Screechie.
Screech the Deech. What's Screechy doing here? Screechy doesn't know yet.
If you want, I can. I can go first.
No, take your time. Think about it.
Should probably attack Bricky.
Yeah, so we have Bricky Boston, still up in, not full power, but he's...
He took my punch like it was a solid sized rock hitting him.
You should Batista bomb him to finish him up.
Maybe I could give that big old guy a mental punch since I can't physically take him down. And I kind of retry with the music, but instead it's me singing this time with my real voice. And pretty much I try to sing a lullaby and sing this guy to sleep.
All right, make a mental punch on him. You'll be attacking his focus.
Come on, baby.
All right, 14.
The pip fell out of that dice.
I know, I saw
that's
that.
what I
The
was-
6.
I'm like, what am I seeing
Yeah, I
right
saw
now?
that earlier.
So that would hit his whichever defense you're attacking there, and then you would take your Marvel dice, which is the 4, and then I believe it's going to be times 2. Oh no, it's times 1. Excuse me, plus 2. So it'd be 6. What song
So
are you singing?
does that do anything? Or oh,
It's going to deal damage to his focus.
Okay. So it makes him a little drowsy, maybe, kind of tired.
You guys are hitting him from all angles.
True.
Says, "Come on, kids, you got to leave me alone.
I'm singing.
You're going to get yourselves hurt."
I'm singing "What a Wonderful World" by what?
But you
Louis
said it's in your
Armstrong or
own
whatever?
voice,
What's
right?
wonderful?
If it's in your own voice,
Louis
let's hear
Armstrong,
it.
yeah.
Let's hear it.
Oh yeah, it is my own voice. Crap. What a wonderful world.
I think he's got to take psychic damage now.
It's all in the brain.
So he's going to stand himself back up. He's going to look straight at Albert. Hey, you know you really messed up, right? You think your arm's big? And he kind of like shapes his arm to be like as big as yours. Says, "Let me show you how big an arm can get. See, mine's real. Yours is just fake.
Oh, so you're a compensator, I see.
At least I'm cool, and you're not."
Well, if you're so cool, where's all your friends at?
What's your melee defense?
Just got knocked out.
11. And there's a 2 next
So
to
it's
that.
not 14.
No. I
Alright.
don't think so.
It's 10 plus 4.
Whoopsies.
So he's going to hit you for 20.
Ouch. That hurt. I screech.
Bricky Boston punch.
5.
Screech
Yeah.
like
Why is this
Screechie
guy
Deechie.
just allowed on the streets right now, dude? Who is this guy?
Hey, man, I fought all kinds of people.
Shut up.
I've been running
Shut
the
up.
streets with Kingpin. You think I'm scared of you? You little brats. You can't even wipe your own ass.
Man, can't wipe it on it.
At this moment, you guys can hear faint police sirens. Like, they're not, like, so far off in the distance. They'd probably be here pretty soon.
Screechie, knock it off, dude.
Sorry, man.
And then after that devastating blow, it is going to be Nori's turn.
All right, so Bricky Boston's still up and alive, isn't he? All right, I'm gonna try to turn my other arm into an animal. So I'm gonna roll.
You still
real
have him
quick.
grappled, too,
Okay.
around his arm.
Okay, I'm gonna still try to turn my other arm into something clean. No. Okay. Got 5.
So
Let's go
you try to turn your arm into something clean,
What do you got? What do you
and
got for us?
instead you turned your arm into a dolphin fin.
Okay.
Slap the shit out of him.
Yeah, I'm literally trying to bee slap this guy with as much force as I possibly can fathom from this position with like 5 health.
All right, let's see it. That's a hit.
Killed him. No, I was kidding. Wiped.
What's your damage? It'll be your Marvel dice, which is the 5. And then if you look at your damage modifiers down there at the bottom left, it should be your melee. Okay, so you hit him for 7.
Okay, fair. How much health does he still have? How much health does he still have after this?
I can't tell you that.
Can't disclose that information,
No, I
can
can't.
we?
It's Are you done? It'll be Albert's turn after you.
I drop my hold I have on him and try to run away as fast as possible after my hit.
All right, so you're running.
Yeah, I'm running.
Can you make a vigilance check for me?
You bet your ass.
I look at Nori and just say, my brother's a coward.
12. Yeah, 12.
All right, I'm gonna write something on a piece of paper so only you know and nobody can metagame.
Cool. Awesome. You could text me if you want to. You could just text me.
I'm gonna text you real quick.
On a weird side note, you said that dude was mad because, or when you were talking about Golden Corral, he liked
The silver fence.
Yeah, and his family used to sell like crabs.
No. He liked the silver fence because they used to serve Boston crab.
His family was selling him crabs.
So
Oh, his family
theoretically,
was- okay.
this dude would have known who my character was.
He would have known the lineage for sure.
I would have known him.
100%.
Yeah, maybe you just hit him with a baseball bat.
Yeah, you just cranked
But
him in
he's-
the back of the
he's-
skull.
He's wearing a clown mask, remember? So you
Oh,
wouldn't
that's
notice
fair.
him.
He's
I
probably
didn't
not
think
too
about
like, what is that?
You would know who I was.
Wait a second, let's stop the fight, guys. After getting rocked in the head.
I was thinking of that one earlier, but then kind of forgot when I went to go hit the dude with the bat.
Yeah, like after you were like, oh, well.
But I mean, I guess I wouldn't have known who that dude
Yeah,
was.
you wouldn't have known him, but it would have been funny, though, if he just stopped everything when you were running up to hit him. He's like, wait, McQueen, how's the business doing?
All right, I sent you that message. But Albert, it's your turn.
Well, I see Nori try to run off, and I just think to myself, you only get one life. As I just charge up my fist and just go to clobber him again.
All right, let's see it. Let's see the roll.
I also forgot that he probably has a shield now. That's okay. Damn. 9.
So as soon as you go to clobber straight down on him, he just puts the shield up.
Yeah, I have 0 vigilance, so I'm not the brightest man. I just quake in fear.
All right, Derek.
So as I'm sitting here watching after tying up these two guys, I see
Everybody
Nori-
looks pretty beat up.
I see Nori running away.
I still have the tentacle and the like. I didn't switch him back. They last 30
So
minutes.
I'm watching him run for his life right now. And the clerk's just sitting there doing nothing. So I phase, and then I walk out. I don't know how far I can get, but I'm trying to get inside.
You're going to try to get inside of Bricky Boston?
Yeah.
You try to get
Like, I'm
inside.
Can I walk that far?
Yeah.
Okay, because it's right
he's
there,
like right outside.
Okay, yeah. So I'm going to walk, and I just want to put my hand through his chest. I just want to put my hand through his chest, just right through it,
All right.
while I'm still phased.
Just so he can feel that, like...
Do I need to roll for any of that, or
No, because,
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
you can't.
So
can
when-
I unphase in this moment, or is that my whole action?
I don't know. I think it's just concentration. So I think I don't know if it's a standard action to do both. Let's look it up real quick. Let's see what it says.
That was awesome.
That was a good harmony. I should have let you just get that pop off, like that.
It was good.
I should have let
It
you.
was good with it both.
I appreciate it. Thank you, man. I was a little insecure about it, so with the phasing power, is it like when you do it? So when you put your hand into somebody, or if you go into somebody, what does it feel like for them?
I actually wouldn't know how to answer that because I'm always one phasing through. You mean what does it feel like for me?
No, I mean like if you like, because like it's up to you technically, like what it would feel like for them. So like
I wouldn't know how they felt.
you could, I mean, okay, that's true. That's true.
For me, it's kind of like when you hit like outside, like when it's hot in the summer, and then you come inside to something cool.
Oh, it's like
It's
that
kind of like that
cool-
effect of like
the weather change.
you're-
Like the
yeah, you
feeling.
can feel the direct change in the air because I'm like going through matter.
So Bartholomew, do you have an answer for that?
I do, but that sounds like it sucks because I hate when I'm hot and I walk inside and it's cold because then my clothes get all sticky.
That's literally like one of the best feelings.
It doesn't actually say. It says, the character and their clothing becomes intangible and can move through anything as if it wasn't there. Nothing can physically affect them, nor can they affect anything else that is not phasing with them.
So in that case, could he phase? He then
Could
kind of
I
answer
unphase
it like
in this
he could
same action?
unphase though, right? So the guy wouldn't. He couldn't touch him while he's phased, so he could just
Right.
go through, and then unphase.
I guess essentially, yeah, he could.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Do I need a roll for damage for that? I want to unphase my arm.
You wouldn't roll for damage. You're just going to be stuck inside of him with your arm.
We are still superheroes, by the way. So killing this guy, it's kind of non-heroic.
Because then, at this moment, both of your things would merge together.
You tried.
Okay.
He
So I
tried
don't
to
actually
kill
wanna
us,
put my
bro.
hand anywhere near him.
I get he tried to kill.
I'm just watching very
You
closely.
think I'm gonna let this
right
man
there.
live? Our boy McLean's almost dead, bro.
All right.
I'm just gonna like
I'm almost dead.
stand there because I can't make a damage move, can I?
No,
'Cause that
because you
was my
did your
action.
yeah, that was your action.
So I'm gonna well. So then in the next round, unphasing would be my action, would it not?
Well, it's just concentration, so I don't know if you can drop concentration for whatever. You know what I mean? You should be able to.
So can I just? I'll just unphase. Then I'm standing in front of him.
You're just going to unphase in front of him?
Yeah. I think I have the most health right now.
Oh, for sure.
What are you, some kind of weird guy like the Kool-Aid Man? You think you're special? You can float through walls?
Oh
I got two of your buddies tied up right now in that gas station. If you want to check
those
them
guys
out,
are losers.
you're about to be right with them.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Screechie, it's your
Got it.
turn.
All right, so Screechie notices that we're kind of failing on knocking this guy out, so he tries to bring it into physicality, and he tries to go in for a sonic boom punch, elemental burst, right to the gut.
All right, let's roll damage. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got.
In this crap.
He doesn't even move his shield. You just hit him with that, and it kind of like shakes him a little bit. He doesn't even turn his gaze to you. He just continues to look at Derek.
I look at Deechie
That's
just
embarrassing.
so sad that happened.
I play the sad violin music while
My
all
fist
that
just
goes
lands
on.
on the ground, just defeated.
You think you're tougher than this guy? As he head nods at Albert, or you just a waste of time? No, like is this guy This kid here, you think you're tougher than him?
Maybe you'll find out.
All right, he's going to hit you with a vicious attack, and his arm kind of like transformed into like a morning star, but it's not spiked because he doesn't have spikes, but it's kind of like
There's nubs
like-
of
yeah,
rock.
like nubs,
Rigid.
yeah.
It's like a boulder.
Yeah, exactly.
God.
Kills.
Oh my God, dude. What's that? 13?
That would be.
It is
I don't know why I just had a brain fart, but that would be a
7
cool
plus 6.
17.
Oh damn it.
Oh, yeah,
I was saying
that-
the
yeah.
number. So,
No, that wasn't 17 damage.
Oh.
That was 30.
No, it was not.
6 times 5.
How does he have 5, bro? What?
He's strong.
I'm down to 2 health from my 60.
We're all in danger.
Not all of
And
us.
then since he used a club on you, you are
I'm out of
pushed
danger
back.
by now.
So he
Okay.
just watched you with this, and you kind of fly back into the door and shatter the glass.
We were hitting the dude. You might be the last one to survive. He gets 2-shotted just by freaking Bricky Boston.
And you guys can hear the sirens kind of getting closer now. But Nori, it's your turn.
As I'm running away, I'm screaming. I'm saying, "Guys, Peter wouldn't want this." And I keep sprinting away, sprinting. And then
That's what you say?
yeah, I said that. And
Peter
then,
who?
Peter Parker.
Dude, nobody's seen Peter Parker in like 5 years.
Exactly. That's why I'm dropping this bomb on them. We're trying to be heroes. We're trying to live up to the legacy. And as I'm running away, I see something in the distance. I see Jeffrey in the limo Hummer, pulling back up. Excitement goes across my whole face as I've fallen in love for the first time again.
He pulls up with the Hummer, and he rolls the window down, and he's like, "Come on, get in."
With a Knicks hat on.
Yeah. And
That's awesome.
he like throws it out the window, but he's got an autographed Nate Robinson jersey for you. I used that ticket well. Get in.
I use my mighty and pick up McQueen and drag him into the
Just gonna sprint to the.
White Hummer.
All right. So you're making your way over there, and
I
Are you
pick
gonna try to
McLean
help
up
him
on
get
the
him in
way.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So, do they see the Hummer already?
well, he started.
They
honking.
are-
He started honking the
yeah,
horn.
yeah,
Oh,
so-
me and Jeffrey got a sixth sense for sure.
Oh, for sure. You're locked in like that. Like,
I knew he was on the way, bro.
I
I
got like one of those
I te-
LeBron
I-
handshakes
I,
with it.
I held the Nokia brick next to my right leg.
And you felt
I
the
texted him.
You felt
Or I
the
guess I didn't
vibration.
text him. What was that called? I paged him. Yeah,
Page,
yeah.
You hit him on the hip.
Hit him on the head.
All right, Derek.
So I was just knocked back, right? So I'm going to face self. And I'm going to limp away in cowardness because I have a fraction of health. I'm like hanging on for dear life. I'm barely able to walk. I
doesn't
still
even-
have 2 bullets. I still have a bullet in each thigh.
He doesn't even get in the limo. He's just like behind a trash
I'm
can
just like-
somewhere,
I'm
just
like
phased
hobbling
away.
away. I'm like hobbling, kind of stumbling around. It's like in the video games when you like are on like a mission where you like have no health and you're
Yeah,
like,
and the screen's grayed out.
I'm in the back like,
like
Derek! Derek!
Just screaming out.
and then I'm just praying that one of them will see my orange hue.
yeah,
No,
but he's
that-
just got 2 bullet shots. Like just
So, McLean, you're starting to come through. You're like starting to like wake up.
Okay.
Like you just kind of sit up like the Undertaker in the car, and you're just like kind of like
Starting to
shocked.
wake up to
What
shreds.
happened? Like you're sitting in the back seat of this limo.
Did he ask that?
What?
Did you ask what happened?
No, it's his turn.
I was about to say you got your ass beat is what happened.
I mean, I'd probably be like confused as to like how I'm in a limo now. When the last thing I saw was this dude just.
I mean, looking around,
Shatter
you can see
everything
both
in
of
me.
these guys just beat the hell up.
I still got my,
Jeffrey, yeah.
I still got my arms too. So we sure did, son.
But if you don't want to try to like do anything like that, we'll just skip to Screechie.
Like, would it be just me talking, or?
I mean, if
like,
you want to try to do something, you can. I mean,
I don't know if there's anything I could do that would like help. So
Can you manipulate the truck?
No, I
it's
tried,
gone.
yeah.
My bad.
Well,
I forgot. It's
I
gone.
already tried that earlier too, and I'm not strong
Have
enough to do that.
I was gonna ask you to put it on his, like, just make it fall on him.
They're
There's no
gone,
truck.
aren't they?
So there's no truck. That was a while ago.
None of us creates fire, do they?
I don't believe so.
I think we pour gasoline around them and set them on fire.
I mean, Screechie's still standing there.
The heroic way.
I don't think you don't want to start a fire at a gas station.
Don't tell him what. Don't let him influence you. You do what you want to.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
Get the rats too to help.
Oh man, yeah. I don't think from what I have that there's anything I could do.
Are the 3 rats still present, or
They're kind of just like scurrying around, trying not to get stepped
they're
on.
not just like sitting down, like chill?
Yeah, they tried to attack his like pants.
Okay.
And
Can they
ripped him up,
I guess.
but-
Oh,
grab the rats for you?
I do have a question. Is there anyone? So is Screechie still next to him?
Yeah, he's still there.
Would there be anything I could use as like a distraction that allow him to like
You could try to do like a static illusion.
run or like would that do? What could I create? I mean, with like I know gas stations have like those cleaning trash can thingies. Can I just like throw it at him? With my mind, is that still too much?
I don't know if you can't. I don't think you can hit people with it. Can you? I think you can just pull the items.
Can move objects.
Yeah, I
So
think
it
you
wouldn't
can
be
just
for
move
like
them.
damage.
Like a sewer thing, and you can like lift that up, and he just fall in the sewer.
Does the Wilhelm scream?
Just because I can't think of anything for a static illusion, I'm probably just gonna
All right.
chill in the car.
So Screechie, I'm trying to get one last hit on this man. I'm not done. So I see this light post that's above his head.
Oh, do you?
And
Describes the scenery to you.
I go and yell at it. So it falls down. I try to get it to fall down on him.
So you're trying to create an obstacle?
Yes.
All right, let's see what you can do.
Well, I'm trying to get the obstacle to
Let's get
smash
it
him.
going.
All right, so you scream at the light post, and you get it to like vibrate and kind of shatter. But instead of it falling towards you to hit the Boston brick, it falls in front of the limo. No. And creates an obstacle.
I yell, get in the damn Hummer. Stop messing around.
My powers aren't working tonight, boys.
You got stage fright.
You gotta put those dice in the gel, man.
And then I start to run because it
You're
didn't
gonna
work.
try to run?
Yep.
All right, so he's gonna use his extended reach.
Oh, I forgot he could just like make his arm.
And he's going to do the crushing. He's going to try to do crushing grip to your leg.
Oh God.
All right. So this is 9 plus 4.
I rolled a 7. I rolled a 17.
It's what is
13.
that? 13. What's your melee defense?
You know you're done when he looks over at your sheet.
All right. So he's not like attacking you. He's grabbing your leg and pulling you to the ground. Oh, God. And he's dragging you back towards him.
More terrifying?
Help! So he's like basically pulling you back toward him, and that's his turn. So Nori or Albert, you guys gotta...
easy.
Can someone help me?
Easy. I reach from the limo with my my tentacle arm.
He's too far away.
He's too far. Okay, I gotta get out. I get out of the limo and I reach as much as I can reach. Try to grab onto him.
I mean, it's a little ways away. Like you're gonna have to get out and grab him if you're trying to grab him.
I am getting out. That's
So
what
you're
I'm
gonna
saying.
like run over there and try.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
grab
I'm
him?
getting out of the limo. Like I'm running out full.
All right, so go ahead and make a melee roll against his. We'll do opposed melee checks. How about
Okay,
that?
let's do it. Let's do it.
This
See
man's
who
gonna
can
get
pull
pulled
Let's
back
Let's see.
down.
Let's see who's stronger. It's just grown man Dave Batista. 11.
With your melee added.
Melee is 1. So 12.
All right, so he got 14.
Oh, I didn't add my melee. My melee is 7. So
So you're trying to pull him, and Screechie just kind of gets like suspended in the air from being pulled in both angles.
well, you forgot to add in that I'm also using my dolphin fin that I have. So
I kind of thought you were going to use the octopus tentacle to hold it.
No, I'm saying I'm using the dolphin fin as leverage too. You forgot that.
Yeah.
I put it underneath as like a placeholder for the arm.
How'd that work?
I mean, you see the stats right now. You saw you got 14 over there.
Can I roll down the window and rocket fist from a distance? Am I close enough?
Yeah,
Shoot it off your fist, dude.
I'm gonna reach out the window, like looking badass, and like hold my arm out the window, and I'm gonna rocket fist him from there and shoot my fist at him.
All right, make a agility attack.
Let's get it done, Albert.
12.
12 hits.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Let's go. He got this.
So your damage would be the blue dice plus your agility modifier.
So it would be multiplied.
No.
So it's just 3.
Yeah.
Wow, I really hurt him. That was more what I was trying to do. Was trying to get you guys away.
Because we don't know what he would have done with you when he had you.
Scary stuff.
He could have,
Squeeze you to death.
I'm gonna squeeze you.
In Boston.
The Bricky. Was it a Boston Brick?
Yeah, he's the Boston Brick.
What's his real name? There it is.
Yeah. His real name is Bryce Tanner.
It's a good name.
It's a great name.
I just thought of Bryce and then Tanner. All right, Derek, it's your turn.
Why'd you think that?
So I was like just kind of like around the corner, right? Because I was just
Yeah,
kinda
you were just
shuffling
walking
by.
off. Yeah, but the police sirens are growing increasingly louder. They're probably like right down the block.
And then, okay, so I just yell out, "Let's get out of here!"
I was about to
And
say
then
the
I
same.
continue to shuffle
As you
my way.
yell that out and look back, you see a suspended Screechie with an octopus tentacle on one side of pulling his arms, and then a rock tentacle pulling his leg.
Does he see the rocket, does he see, like, the rocket
Oh, yeah,
hand
rocket-
just
rocket fish
flying,
gliding straight towards him?
The grip loosen a little bit on the rocks.
But he's still not.
No, he's still chilling.
So you're gonna risk your life.
know
I
what
mean,
have to
you're
do.
not that injured, so you could help out,
He
too.
has one health.
Maybe
two.
two.
Oh, even
He's
better.
cheating.
I'm gonna do what needs to be done. So I'm gonna walk up to him. I'm gonna put my body completely inside his. My body will be completely inside his, and then I'm gonna unface.
But you're gonna die.
Jeffrey turns on the radio.
Everyone's
and
gonna die if I don't.
Jeffrey turns on the radio, and you
The
just hear,
ultimate sacrifice.
"In the arms of an angel, fly away."
Radio. The music. You know he puts on Cold by Crossfade. You are the antidote that gets me by.
So now somewhere I have a mic in my backpack, just pulling
All
it
right,
out
so
randomly.
as you walk toward him, does it look like you have the intent of doing that?
I'm walking pretty slow. I'm still kind of shuffling towards him, and but I kind of give off like I guess an aura, like I'm in business, standing on business. With my
it's a little bit
with my
redder.
2 hit points
A little bit
left.
redder.
So, Nori, would there be anything you would want to say to him?
Don't.
So I can see, I see what he's trying to accomplish, right?
Yeah.
I know what he's trying to do. I've seen him talk
Tears are
about
welling
this
up in
all the
your
time
eyes.
at
You-
Golden
you've basically
Corral.
grown up together.
Yeah, he's brought up this. I look at him and I just, I say, Derek, no.
As you choke up through teary eyes.
Don't do this. What are your parents going to say?
Through the
Derek, please.
through the
Listen
sheer
to me.
shock, you've just released your grip on Screechie.
Listen to me, Derek.
Tell my family I love them. And then I get inside Bricky boss. What's that sound? That song Kryptonite, but we do it now.
You still call me Superman. If I'm alive and well, will you be there holding my hand? So, pretty much as you walk in, and you hit him with the arms wide open, and you unphase. It's almost like a dead silence happens and then both of your bodies kind of implode because that physical manifestation wasn't supposed to happen. And just like a ball of gore kind of sucks up like the Titanic submarine. And both of you are more merged into like one thing. The rock is still attached to your leg, but you feel no pull, and you kind of crawl out of it. But as you turn back, you just see a severed arm and a ball of what look like two people just imploded into each other.
It's all because of me.
I just go, yeah, you're right.
Close the Hummer door. roll the window back up.
My Jeffrey step on it.
All right, Jeffrey, get us out of here.
What's Jeffrey's reaction to seeing this kid walk into a man and just detonate?
Jeffrey pulls his New York Knicks hat off, puts it over his heart, and kind of bows his head.
As I slowly slip onto my my jersey he got me from the game.
He says, I didn't know the lad, but I know he was friends with you, Albert, and I know a friend's passing isn't easy to deal with, but we can do it together, me and you.
He was a great friend.
We can see the Knicks tomorrow if you want.
I love you, Jeffrey.
I love you too, Albert. You're the closest thing to a son I've ever had, and that could have easily been you had your friend not sacrificed himself.
I love you too, Jeffrey. As I say from the back door of the limo.
So is everybody piling in?
No, I'm definitely going over there to see Dave.
I was about to say,
like,
I'm
trying,
definitely
like looking at what just happened.
I had him,
He's crying.
Yeah.
I had him
like,
with the Jeffrey pull up. We just pull up and we all get out and just we pay our respects.
I yell at a
It's well deserved.
super echo screech of crying. Where the whole
And you
town
shatter
can
the
hear
glass of the
the power turns out in the town.
Quickie Mart.
Cold by Crossfade is still playing in the
I'm
background.
on my
while
hands
this
and
is
knees
happening.
and just all the blood that
There was
happened.
no blood.
so he just imploded and just
They, like,
disappeared.
So we grab the.
Kinda,
You said
yeah.
a ball of gore.
It was like a ball of like the two people combined.
So they just fade out
No,
of existence.
We grab them and take them in the Hummer limo with us, so we can try to do experiment and extract.
Just a ball of body.
Yes.
I don't want that in the limo.
We gotta get Derek back.
Yeah, but then we're gonna bring home Bricky Boston in,
Well, then we'll have to defeat them if we separate them.
or they become one.
Super villain.
Bricky Derek. Bricky Derek
Derek
Fox. Bricky Derek Fox. Boston Fox.
Oh,
So as you guys are kind of debating over what you're going to do with this, with your kind of brother,
What new nickname he's gonna get when
and the shock hasn't quite hit you yet that he's more than likely no longer with us. And Jeffrey's sitting there in the Hummer as you see the police start to pile in now.
I get back in the Hummer.
McQueen never got out.
I don't even know how much health I'm at currently, so
I'm like, boys, we gotta go.
he's
We gotta go.
It starts to rain.
Oh man, of course it does.
Yeah, the rain's dropping.
I can't leave, dude.
Just a sad melancholy, like, or melancholy, backdrop in there. The rain falls, making the moment even more just sad. It's in slow motion as the police are getting out and they're starting to surround your guys' vehicle with the guns drawn. Is anyone outside of the vehicle?
I am.
I am too.
I'm still at the.
crying.
Yeah, I'm still at the where the problem happened.
So, you shut the door, Albert?
Yeah, the windows are rolled up too.
All right. The limo starts to
Door's
reverse.
locked.
The limo starts to reverse, and in slow motion, the police are beating on the door as they basically plow through the blockade of police vehicles and drive away.
I roll down the window and covering my face with my fist, saying, "No pictures, please," and just roll the window back up.
Just like a robotic fist.
The police basically lift you guys from the ground and put you in handcuffs. And they say, "You guys you see those two men in there? You guys are going in for a long time for these.
How do they put the handcuffs on me?
Out
They
of
brought multiple
curiosity, could I, like, to give them a chance because they're outside to run, could I create an illusion of that guy we just fought?
We don't want to run, man.
If you want to, you can.
I'll
Did
do
you
it.
say you don't want to run?
They're driving off.
I don't want to run.
You just spent
This is kinda
the
happening in the
last
same
half of
moment.
that fight
Like,
trying
to
to
give
run
him a chance,
away.
just like create an illusion.
Then
that
one of my
dude.
brothers died. Running away is not out the mud, Albert. It's not
Hey.
out the mud. Don't even.
What's so good for you is that my dad works.
Run away at the start of this.
That's what I was trying to tell him, and he wasn't having it.
Yeah.
I got clapped
To,
by this guy.
You didn't get clapped first, did you?
Yeah, you did.
Did you?
I was out of like the entire fight.
Oh yeah, and I laid my tentacle on
Uh,
a shield.
So, whenever they go to handcuff you and your arms are like that, they hit you with a taser, and you kind of drop to your knees, and your head hits the ground as you see Derek, whatever it was left of him, before you fade out of consciousness, and then Screech, they throw you in handcuffs.
I yell out the window. My dad works in Shield, so I'll get you boys out. And then keep going.
the window up, drive away.
I say, thanks, Albert.
Thanks,
See
Albie.
you in a week or so.
See you, buddy.
They
Then
you see
sit-
them just throw him into the back of a car, and then they sit you down back there.
Wait, why didn't you call your dad when we were fighting this guy?
They violently throw him in the back.
Why didn't
They
you?
gently let you
I
sit
don't
down.
know why I didn't call my
You're not
dad.
manipulating
Jeffrey,
it.
you're so right.
'Cause what are you insinuating?
No, I mean like before.
I'm just saying, just because I got superpowers.
Yeah, when he like dropped out.
What do you mean?
So I got thrown in the back of a police car.
I don't know.
Just with
why I
like
didn't
my
call him.
my noodle arms.
Can I escape the cop car?
Sorry, I was explaining why I didn't call my dad.
Yeah, I was asking why he didn't call his dad at the beginning of this fight since he worked at Shield.
My dad doesn't like XGing people.
Is his dad? Does he just work there, or is he like
Your dad's like my dad.
head of
His
Shield?
dad just works there.
Okay, I was like, is he Nick Fury?
No, he works in like a cybernetics department.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I definitely
That's
overhype it a lot, but that's not the point. The point is that my dad works for Shield.
He's like an intern this whole time.
No, he knows what he's talking about.
I think my dad literally works for Shield. Just an intern there the whole time.
But you guys are now being taken away. You can see the store clerk like pointing at them, like the back of the cop car, and basically telling them no, that wasn't who did it. And a split second, you see the cop just hit that guy in his gut, and then they arrest that guy too.
No, dude. It's all corrupt. It's from the
On the
inside.
pole.
Like
He
real
rolled.
life.
Limo don't sound so bad now.
And that's where we're going to end the episode.
Homie.
Dang.
That was
I hope
amazing.
we get back on this one. That kind of ended on a cliffhanger then.
Rest in peace, Derek
Yeah,
Fox.
rest in peace, D Fox.
Hope you guys like the episode. It was a little 2-episode one-shot miniseries. Hopefully we'll see these characters again, except for Derek because he's, But this has been your narrator, Bartholomew Wrigley. I've had a blast with this game setting. I actually really love it. Hopefully we can do more of this in the future. But I'm going to pass to the right.
I've had a really good time. This is Gabe here. I played Screechie Deechie. That's it. That's what she wrote. To the right.
So guys, my name's Davon. I played Nori. I had a lot of fun with the character. I had a lot of fun with you guys. So yeah, I'm passing the mic to the right over here.
This is Bryce. Played Albert Little, a.k.a. Crossfade. I appreciate y'all. Let me vent out my frustrations. To the right.
My name's Austin. I played McQueen. And I'm passing to the right.
It's done. Rest in peace, Derek Fox.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
And see you later, brother potato chips.
Peace.